Hey guys, this is Matt for Creative. Today we're here in Manhattan and I'm giving a test to the DJI Action 2. Now the last video that I made was pretty negative about it. I was unhappy about the storage, the battery life, that the components are not waterproof. But here we are on a rainy day and I just want to see how this will work in the lowest setting possible, to see just the body here shooting in 1080p at 30 frames per second in power saving mode. And that's supposed to degrade the quality, but we're here shooting in ultra wide, so let's see exactly what this does. I mean, I hope that things look good. I always want to shoot at least 4K so that I can crop in, I can do a lot of different things. And again, power saving mode specifically does reduce the quality of things here. So let's just see exactly what this does. And by the way, when we have just the camera module without the other extra battery packs or front screen, there is one mic on this side here. So I'm gonna try and do my best to not cover this. But let's just walk around, let's see exactly how things go. So right now, the mic is pointed away from me. I'm over here, mic's over there. So I think when I flip things around, the audio gets a little bit worse. And again, that's improved when we have the, what do you call it? Either the battery pack or the front-facing camera. And again, I'm just holding this by my hand. Simply no gimbal, no stick, no anything. And we're just walking in rain. So if water gets on the lens, you'll know exactly why. But, all right, we're walking normally. Let's just kind of swing in and see exactly how things are. It's an ugly day. I didn't want to do anything today except to go to TGI Fridays and get a rack of baby back ribs. Literally, that's all I wanted to do. But I checked out the new Target yesterday. That seemed to be okay. Now I kind of want to... I need to go back because honestly, I have to get... Oops, sorry guys. So honestly, I just have to go and get some Parmesan cheese. So I thought, why not go to the new Target rather than the old Target, which is back that way. And again, just trying this out here in the rain just to see exactly what this feels like. And yeah, for a kind of rainy day, there still are a lot of people. If you're coming to visit New York, I completely understand. If you made a plan to be here and it's raining, I know how miserable things can get. It's just what you have to go through, unfortunately. But all right, let's see here. Let's give some tips for people who come to the city. Now for me, I'm down to do anything. I like seeing Times Square. I like seeing all the people around here. I like the commercial stuff. That's just me. I also like other things too, but everything is so nondescript that I just go there and I forget and I don't know exactly where I'm going. But of course, if it's a rainy day, I guess there are a few things that you can do. If you like shopping, go to Hudson Yards Mall. That's just like a giant indoor mall. That's a good time killer. Hopefully the entire trip that you have isn't raining and you're not stuck in there. I would say also check out some Broadway shows. Honestly, the first time you come here, do the most basic thing possible. Get all of that out of the way. Go to the Met. Go to the other museums. Go to the other stuff that's inside here. Because the next time you come here, you will have satisfied that kind of normal touristy traveler urge. And the next time you can do something different. Now I know that, you know, maybe you can't get here all the time, and yeah, I guess that would be an issue. By the way, if it is a nice, beautiful, sunny day, take City Bike. It's an amazing way to get around here as long as you are safe and as long as you just make sure that you're watching traffic too. You'll be fine. Trust me, you'll be fine. Subways are confusing, you're on a little tube, and yeah. By the way, how does everything look right now? Is it clear? Is it clear footage? Are we getting everything that we really wanted here? I do intend to go to Target that way. But for right now, let's just go this way. I want to keep on moving. I want to see this camera as it does well or not well with movement in the rain. So let's see exactly how we do this. I'm always wondering what's going to be happening here to the old Walgreens, because this looks terrible. We have lights, we have bright everything, and then of course we just have like this kind of a mess here. There's not even a billboard. They must be fitting this up right now. So according to DJI, at least on this little thing here, pure ignorance right there. According to the battery life here, you should be getting, if you're just doing 1080p, regular just shooting, you should be able to record for 55 minutes on the internal storage of 32 gigabytes, which goes down to like, what, 22 something gigabytes. And I think the battery life kind of does work with that. With the front screen here or with the back screen here, I make sure to turn off the screen after 30 seconds so it's not burning battery, because regardless of whether I need it or not, you can just give it a quick tap and things go back to normal. Right now I've been recording for about 6.5 minutes. It's actually not raining too bad, so it's comfortable, and maybe I could use a module. And at a point, I will be using the battery pack in heavy rain just to see how exactly this does. Because one, if it just loses the battery pack, like if that short circuits, if it gets into the SD card slot, maybe that's an issue here. But for whatever reason, if this shorts out the camera, then that's not good. I don't want to lose the entire camera. If I lose a battery pack for the video, I'm fine with that. Let's see. Oh, we have a beer garden. You know what? I used to come here all the time. I don't live very far away, but there are just, I guess I haven't come to Times Square. I don't do a lot of walking. I bike everywhere. I got my electric Super 73, and I just kind of zip through places here. And I guess maybe I should just stop. There's got to be some new stuff. I know that spring is here. It's going to be in the 50s and the 60s, and that makes me happy. But yeah, walking is something that I really don't do anymore. I remember when I first was visiting here, I had an Airbnb in deep Brooklyn by Prospect Park, and on the far end of it, and I was walking all the way from Brooklyn across the bridge to Manhattan and back, just because that's what I want to do. I didn't really know about City Bike, something that I really think saves everything. It just makes it so much easier to get around. But yeah, I do need to get back to walking. All right, we're gonna flip the camera around. I know I've been showcasing Times Square here, but let's flip it around here because I just want to see how things go with me facing here with all the background. You know, like the action cam look where I'm kind of shaking, the background is kind of more or less stabilized, and we'll see exactly what it is. Again, when you flip it around here, if you're a righty, now the mic is pointed at me, it's on my side, so I have a little bit of better audio here. Wow, people are just, they don't know where they are. Yeah, so I do assume if you're righty, if you're a lefty and holding it in the other hand, or maybe your right hand gets tired, then yeah, that's gonna be annoying for sure. Again, I know that they made this module here as small as possible, just so you could maybe clip it on here. By the way, I do have that right here. It's a possibility, but hey, I would prefer this to be a thicker, chunkier device with more storage, double the storage, and just improve that battery life. If you make that battery life better, and if I can use this without the other modules, I would be so happy. Or if you can figure out how to make a module, maybe with an enclosed SD card slot or a capped micro or capped USB-C slot, that would help out so much too. Honestly, just do it, because one thing I'm not doing is getting the waterproof case that's not yet available, because I'm not clamping that thing around. I literally just want the modularity of this. And what really concerns me is the little ports, the little magnetic connections here. Is that going to be the big issue here? Will that have something short out? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. That's something I'm not willing to try yet, because again, the camera for me is relatively new, and if you can use it in its limited use, it is the best action camera around. But again, watch the previous video, because that just helps out so much in terms of what you can and can't do. And if you want just like a regular action camera, get the GoPro, get the DJI Action 1, and I think it'll be fine. So let's see exactly what's going on here. Steps are closed. I forget if they did that because of rain or just they're filming something here, but they're having news. I don't know what's going on today. It's the weekend. I just kind of shut everything off. Okay, there's a little Broadway set up here. Little pins, apparel, theater nerd. Okay. It just seems quiet. Right now I'm listening to music, so I have something going on here. But it just seems like there's a silence to this. On days where it's not kind of chilly like this and not raining, there are cars revving, there are people making noise, it's just so much more active. Yeah, so they're doing something over here. Probably just like a basic news story. Let's see. All right, everybody knows what's over there. Olive Garden, M&M, Krispy Kreme, which is delicious. And I did get the $10 apple donut, and that was a little bit, yeah, that was a lot much to have. 10 bucks for a donut. But anyway, what do you guys think of the quality? This is 1080p on power reserve, which again is supposed to reduce the quality of this. I want the best quality possible, and if this is still stabilizing me, if the dynamic range is fine where it's getting my face and the stuff around me, then we're fine here. Maybe I'm just nitpicky and I want the best always. Maybe this is fine because I can just go with a power saving mode, not getting the 4K, and I can even go up to 60 frames per second with this. By the way, in normal 1080p, you can go up to 240 frames per second, and if you're in 4K, you can go up to 120 frames per second, which is crisp, and literally right now, my favorite slow motion camera, video camera of any kind. I record so much, it's extremely solid. I would really recommend it as a slow motion cam for short clips. I think it does really, really well. Alright guys, I think that's it. My hand's getting cold, I'm gonna put it back in my pocket, but anything, put it in the comments section below. Don't forget I'm on Instagram at m8b9. You can email me at matt8b9@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm gonna turn this camera around for a little bit more. We're gonna go for about another minute, and then that's it. If you're coming to New York City, just go to a place where you can stay inside, go to a movie, kill some time. Not every single day is going to be completely raining. You will have a good day. Don't worry, you will. But you know what? That leads me to something. Maybe I should make a rainy day guide, because there's so many things to do when it's sunny, but when it's raining outside and you're here with your family, the thing that I hate to see, because I went through it, is a family all together upset because they paid for this expensive trip, and now they're stuck. Now they can't do everything they want. Bring an umbrella, bring ponchos, definitely on that list. But yeah, this is probably going to be the beginning of the rainy day. Oh look, there's pills. Oh wait, no, M&Ms. This is probably going to be the beginning of the rainy day thing. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on that, put it in the comment section below. Look at this cute little thing. Alright guys, enjoy. I'm gonna go get my rack of baby back ribs, and I will see you next time.